This record is of the Pariser Einzugsmarsch. It was composed by Johann Heinrich Falk towards the end of the 18th century. On the 31st of March 1814, it was played in the presence of Emperor Franz I, Tsar Alexander I and King Friedrich Wilhelm III of Prussia when the Allied troops entered Paris at the end of the Sixth Coalition War. During the Nazi period, it was the march of the Luftwaffe, although it was used on the 14th of June 1940 when German troops marched into Paris. As the theme of this music relates to enmity towards France, it's not played much in Germany today, but it does remain popular in Russia, presumably because the military there likes things associated with Nazism. As far as this record is concerned, we can see that it was played by the band of the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler under the direction of Hermann Müller John. I need to point out that the music which you can hear now is not the same as that on the record, and I've done that for copyright reasons.
Das Ständchen der Leibstandarte eröffnet am Geburtstagsmorgen den Reigen der Gratulanten.
This is the racket Adolf Hitler had to get up for on the 20th of April 1939. The day was his 50th birthday, and a lot had been prepared for it. Hitler's birthday was one of those special days in the Nazi calendar that in the 6th year of National Socialist rule dictated what would be happening. In charge of the music on that day was Hermann Müller John, who for the occasion was wearing his steel helmet as well as full SS dress regalia, as he had done in previous years when the band of the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler had played for the Führer's birthday. Hermann Müller John was not only the music director of the music corps of the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler, but he was also a murderer, a man who murdered civilians during the campaign in Poland, as well as his own family. Hermann Müller John was born in Helmstedt on the 4th of August 1894. Helmstedt was to become famous as the departure point from West Germany on the main northern axis as one went east towards Berlin through East Germany. Müller John was the son of a master builder and he was a frontline soldier in World War I. He then fought against the Munich Soviet Republic as a member of the Freikorps von Epp. His rather unusual double-barreled surname came about as he took his wife's maiden name of John and added it to his own name. In music, he was self-taught, and then he studied under Paul Lincke. He was initially a music sergeant in the 7th Bavarian Artillery Regiment of the Reichswehr and became a bandmaster in October 1928. In 1931 he founded the band of the SA Reserve Sturmbann 8 in Kempten, later becoming the leader of the band of the Standarte I in Berlin Charlottenburg. Müller John joined the National Socialist German Workers' Party on the 1st of February 1931, membership number 452295, and then the SS on the 21st of July of the same year, SS number 207148. He was appointed music director of the music corps of the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler on the 4th of August 1933. On the 15th of November 1935, he was appointed Reich Senator of Culture, and he was a member of the Presidential Council of the Reich Music Chamber. On the 22nd of July 1936, he was awarded the title of Leibstandarte Obermusikmeister and simultaneously appointed First Music Inspector of the SS Verfügungstruppe. The music corps of the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler had been formed on the 4th of August 1933. There were initially 36 musicians. Hermann Müller John increased the size of the band to 72 men in 1934. Criteria for inclusion in the band not only included musical ability, but also health and racial qualifications. Later, the band was increased to 108 musicians, a maximum of 96 of whom could play music at any one time. Musical education and practice took place at conservatories, the Staatliche Hochschule für Musik, and on parade grounds of the barracks wherever the band may be based. Müller John's official title was Leibstandarte Obermusikmeister, called Obumai by his men. He made some radical changes in the orchestra. For example, he added saxophones and other big band influences. I don't claim to know anything about music, but this seems to me to be against some of the cultural theories of the Nazis, which, for example, was opposed to jazz. The Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler was part of the 8th Army in the late summer of 1939. The 8th Army was re-established on the 1st of August 1939 from Army Group Command 3 under General of the Infantry Johannes Blaskowitz. I've done a video on Blaskowitz and a link will be provided below. For the invasion of Poland, it was placed under the command of Army Group South under Colonel General Gerd von Rundstedt. On the 1st of September 1939, it moved out of its deployment area in Lower Silesia and advanced towards Łódź. It provided flank protection against the Polish Army Łódź for the 10th Army under General of the Artillery Walter von Reichenau. Reichenau was to its right and was driving a tank wedge towards Warsaw. During the Battle of Kutno, around 170,000 Poles were captured on the 19th of September 1939. The 8th Army replaced the 10th in front of Warsaw and in fierce fighting tightened the siege ring until Warsaw's capitulation on the 28th of September 1939. The course of events that led Müller John being involved in mass murder appear to have been the following. During the 3rd week of September 1939, somewhere to the west of Warsaw, the band was moving through a Polish village in transport when it came under fire. The band took casualties. Müller John ordered nearby houses searched and, after finding weapons and ammunition, ordered around 50 prisoners who had been selected from the locals to be murdered. He was arrested by Wehrmacht men of the 15th Army Corps under Hermann Müller. The trial was ordered by Walter von Reichenau and Gerd von Rundstedt. What happened is not at all clear, but if he were found guilty, he would have been pardoned in the general amnesty given to all German troops by Hitler at the beginning of October 1939. His death is also somewhat mysterious. At the end of the war, he attempted to hide in the Tyrol, as did many former SS officers. Realizing that he had little chance of escape, he murdered his wife and his daughter and then attempted to commit suicide. However, he succeeded only in wounding himself. He was found by an American soldier, who put him out of his misery, giving him a coup de grace. His body is now to be found in the military cemetery at Innsbruck am Ras field. H. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you found that interesting. I upload every Tuesday and every Friday at 2000 hours my time. I'm based in Poland and in Germany. I also sometimes upload at other times as well. So if you'd like to know when I'm uploading, then please subscribe. All the best from now from me. Bye for now.